That's easy buckets. Easy E. That's layup.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a very special episode of Easy Buckets, guys. We're going to be going over 5 players that really stepped up in the NBA playoffs 2018. This list consists of players that really stepped up in the NBA playoffs, and that comparing their stats from the playoffs to the regular season, their stats in the playoffs really make their stats in the regular season look like nothing. I'm taking out the fact about how far the teams went or not, but I'm only putting the factors in that these players did so much more for their teams in the NBA playoffs, because at the end of the day, what you do in the NBA playoffs really helps towards that championship more than what you do in the regular season. But other than that, let's go straight to this list. Jalen Brown of the Boston Celtics is the first person on this list, guys. Yes, Jalen Brown was one of the most important factors in the Boston Celtics offense and defensive system, guys. In the regular season, he averaged 14.5 points, 4.9 rebounds, and 1.6 assists, guys. But comparing his stats to his contributions in the NBA playoffs, he averaged 18 points with 4.8 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 0.8 steals, and 0.6 blocks, guys. The comparison there is really different, guys, because his usage rate in the Boston Celtics offense was really high in the NBA playoffs. And also, some games he even came off the bench with Marcus Smart starting, guys. But even him coming off the bench, his usage rate was definitely high, and he did step it up for the Boston Celtics for them to make it all the way to the conference finals game 7, but sadly to lose to LeBron James. Jrue Holiday of the New Orleans Pelicans, guys. Yes, the Pelicans is a really big story in the NBA playoffs 2018, guys. They swept the Portland Trail Blazers first round, guys, which was really upsetting news to Damian Lillard and his breakout season. But Jrue Holiday did break out in the NBA playoffs, guys, because he averaged 23 points, 5.7 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.1 steals, and 0.6 blocks, guys. That shows that Jrue Holiday is an all-around point guard player. It's good on the defensive side. He's a really good player overall, guys, and really needs to be looked at because he's really underrated in the NBA, guys. And comparing his stats to the regular season, he averaged only 19 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 6.6 assists. This proves that Jrue Holiday did step up for the Pelicans, guys, with DeMarcus Cousins out and also taking some workload off Anthony Davis. Joe Ingles of the Utah Jazz, guys. Joe Ingles was probably one of the biggest stories as well, because the Utah Jazz defeated Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round of the NBA playoffs in game 6, guys. That was one of the biggest shockers, guys. Donovan Mitchell leading the team to the second round in the playoffs in his first year, guys. But do not forget that Joe Ingles was one of the biggest factors in that game, guys. He locked down Paul George, had some really good defensive plays, guys, and averaged 14.5 points a game, 4.4 rebounds, and 3.4 assists in the NBA playoffs, guys. Compared to his regular season stats, he only averaged 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists, guys. Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics, guys. Jason Tatum was one of the biggest factors of the NBA playoffs, guys. He did great for the Boston Celtics, was that starting small forward position, and played like a superstar in his first year in the NBA, comparing to what others rookies have been doing this year. He averaged 19 points in the playoffs, guys, 4.4 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 1.2 steals, and 0.5 blocks, guys. These numbers are really similar to a really good star in the NBA. And comparing his stats to the regular season, he only averaged 13.9 points, 5.0 rebounds, and 1.6 assists, guys. And if you watch the Boston Celtics series against the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jason Tatum was a big factor to why the Boston Celtics made it so far to the NBA playoffs, and especially to the conference finals in the Eastern Conference. Chris Middleton of the Milwaukee Bucks, guys. Chris Middleton is one of those players that you really overlook because he's really underrated and his name is not really on the news out there. But the reason is he is a great player and he's been putting up stats that are on the low key that need to be recognized. He averaged in the playoffs 24.7 points, 5.1 rebounds, 3.1 assists, 0.9 steals, and 0.7 blocks, guys. That is an all-around player doing everything on the floor for you. But the sad news was the Bucks were eliminated in the first round, and that's what's sad about this news. In the regular season, he averaged 20.1 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 4.1 assists, and that really does make a difference because scoring 5 more points in the NBA playoffs per game does really help the team and his percentages in the NBA playoffs. And that wraps up the list, guys, for the top 5 players that broke out in the NBA playoffs. I'm going to say it once again. If I missed any players, guys, let me know down in the comment section down below. But if you love this video and agree to my list, guys, hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe to this channel for me to make more videos, guys, and to show me that you guys want more videos. Other than that, guys, take it easy. God bless, and I'll see you next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!
Friends and the family. Do it for the friends of the family. Friends of the family. Do it for the friends of the family. Who else? Friends of the family. Do it for the friends.